Hello, beautiful people. My name is Cora J. Welcome back to my corner of this void that we call the internet. As you can see by the title, we doing a story time today. I'm gonna be telling y'all about the first time that I was in the clouds. As I get in the clouds, let me tell y'all something. I done already tried to fucking record this video. The first time it was so chaotic. Like I was out here. It was really windy, like it is today, bugs everywhere like it is today. And we got these little love bugs of all things, like they're in the sky, like trying to have sex with each other, and then they want to land on my shoulder and have sex on my shoulder. Like shit, sweet. No, bro. Like it's like all that fucking space, and y'all want to come do it on me? Absolutely not. I'm finna call the cops. And then this big ass beetle came from the forest and landed on my plants. That I shit you not. That shit was, well, that shit was like at least an inch long, and it was a big body bitch. It had a big ass back. So I was scared. I run to the door. My brother locked me out. I'm banging on the door. Let me in, let me in. I call my brother. Let me in, let me in. He fucking around. Oh, you at the back door? Okay, I'm gonna go to the front door. Oh. I'm begging him, please let me in. Please let me in. The beetle not even moving, but like I just don't want it to feel like threatened in any way and start chasing me, because that was a big ass beetle. And then as soon as I see him go to the front door, a wasp starts flying around my head. My brother fucking around. I'm like, bro, there's a fucking wasp out here. Please open the door. He comes to open the door. As soon as he opens the door, the wasp is trying to come into the house. I'm like, the nigga's trying to chase me. As soon as I close, it's two doors, right? I close the screen door. The wasp makes it past the screen door before I closed it. Hurry up and close the glass door. The nigga's trapped between the glass door and the screen door. And I'm like, that nigga was trying to chase me. Now I'm scared for my life. Turns out the wasp had somehow built its nest in our house. So I don't think it was trying to chase me. I think it was trying to get home. But then again, why the fuck is your nest in my house? If this is what spring turning summertime looks like in this area of Florida, I'm like, ghetto as fuck. It was cool and shit when we was seeing hogs and bobcats and snakes and shit like that, but wasps trying to build a house in my house? Out of all places, once again, out of all places, it's like the insects is just like they be wanting to be killed. You know what I'm saying? Because like people, let me stop talking. I'm just saying, like, I can't speak for anybody, but 9 times out of 10, I don't bother no insects unless they bother me. And I really try not to take it there. But sometimes it's like they be asking me, Cora, please, smack me in the face and with your slipper. Please kill me. Please do it. Just needed to ramble about that real quick because this is not my first time trying to record this video. This is going to be a struggle for me to stay on topic, so y'all wish me luck. I don't know how people be doing this, but I'm going to try again. And I'm just going to take my time a little bit more. Let me put some fresh water in here in my flower vase. I got my water. I got my lip gloss. Hot girl shit. Now, before I begin, I feel like y'all should know better than to just be copying strangers on the fucking internet, but I still feel like I have to tell y'all this. Don't do drugs. If you do drugs, at the very least, wait until you're at least 21 to try them, okay? And then when you're getting ready to try one, please do research and be safe, okay? That's all I ask. Now, let's take our first puff. Damn, I'm a pussy, bro. That hit wasn't even crazy. Oh, by the way, y'all like my makeup? I was trying something different. I got some new mascara and I love her down. She's in a green, like green bottle, and I love her. It was about time to replace that mascara because the last mascara I had that shit for like 3 years, and I already done tried to revive it like 2 times by putting some water in it. Sometimes it just come a time to just replace that shit, okay? It's gonna be alright. And then of course I got me some, the fuck would you call this? This purple stuff. I don't know. I just be copying niggas on the Pinterest because they be eating it down. Alrighty. My first time getting high. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm gonna get sidetracked a lot, guys. Can y'all see? I don't know, but look at my nails. I like them. Can you tell that I did them myself? I think I did a great job. Bro, I'm hearing this buzzing behind me. I'm like, I should not be able to hear the wings. That means that nigga's big. The big ass carpenter be pollinating. Oh, you can see the nigga. The nigga's huge. It looks small on the camera, but tell y'all, please believe me. Nature, please. Give me about another hour. Y'all can go back to doing y'all own thing, okay? Let me take y'all back to my last day being a high schooler. I remember a few days before my last day, I was gifted some shrooms. And of course, I tried it. I was really excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit about to be bomb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I think I either didn't take enough or I ate too soon after taking it or I ate too much after taking it, whatever it be. All I knew was like the fun never came from me. And I was really disappointed, I'm not even gonna lie. So imagine my excitement when a few days later my friend texts me and he's like, yo, I got a small bag of candy. This friend we're gonna call Williams, and Williams was basically telling me about this party that he went to like the night before our last day of school, whatever. Now, he wasn't making the most sense to me, but this is what I captured. He and his cousin went to some street party in Miami or whatever. Somebody gave them one piece of candy for them to enjoy for the night. Williams liked the candy so much, he was like, yo, where can I get some more? And then this stranger pulled up and he was like, yo, this is for you. Gave him a little collection to take home. Now, we kids, right? But we at least acknowledged that it was a little bit off that, like, this grown ass man gave this kid a small few pieces of drugs. On top of that, it was free. So niggas getting real generous in Miami, I see. I might have to go visit them soon. I'm so lightweight, honestly, as I should. Like, my sister used to see the flower base and just assume like, oh, y'all potheads, like y'all are stoners. And we're like, no, please don't stereotype us. That is inappropriate. It's just so convenient. I've seen such pretty flower vases like on the internet. I have one in my shopping cart I want so bad. It has an iridescent finish. Oh my gosh, look, I'm rambling. Log in. Okay. Did I mention the first time I didn't even have a script? I'm just saying, y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy that first time, but hey, you gotta fail to succeed, okay? But yeah, we acknowledged that that was a little bit sketchy, but whatever. And he ensures that, you know, it's not poison because he already had one. And he was telling me how great he felt during the high. And I was like, what? That's what's up. Can I have one though? And he was like, yeah, of course. Like tomorrow at school. You know what I'm saying? And now we locked in. We're locked in. Oh my God. I'm gonna watch this later and see if y'all can hear all this fucking noise these animals making in the bushes. Didn't I just ask these motherfuckers to chill out? And they make all this fucking noise, bruh. So disrespectful. I'm trying to record a video. I want to add this for a little bit of context. For our last 2 years of high school, we had like dual enrollment. So that meant your schedule either looked like you had the first half of your day was high school classes and you spent your time at the high school, and the second half of your day you would spend at the college for your dual enrollment class, or vice versa. Williams and I had our high school classes at the first half of the day, so the second half of the day we spent at the college, and that's where we were sitting in the college cafe at this time. And at our table sat Williams, his girlfriend at the time, his friend, we'll call him Chef, and it was me. Well, I was friends with Williams and Chef, but I was friends with Williams first, and then, you know, due to friction of distance, became friends with Chef as well. Anyways, we're chilling in the cafe, and Williams gives me the piece of candy. He makes sure it's a smaller piece than what he had because he knows this is about to be my first time in the clouds. And he gives me like a rundown of really basic shit just to make sure like we're on the same page. Like, he's like, yeah, this is a candy, so it's gonna kick in maybe after 30-40 minutes, but keep in mind, like, What you experience might be different from what I experienced. So just be patient, give it time. Oh my gosh, it's really gonna look like I'm trying to train y'all. I swear I'm just telling my story, bro. I am not trying to encourage y'all to do nothing. I am not trying to pressure y'all to do nothing. Nothing. I'm not trying to teach y'all nothing, please. I'm just telling the story. Honestly, looking back, he did a really good job trying to make sure I was comfortable and like prepared, even though that didn't take much because I was really excited, y'all. We stayed in the cafe for another like 10-15 minutes before we headed to our classes, and then I just carried on throughout my day like the normal off the radar student I was. I graduated class of 2021, second to none. At least I think that's what our slogan was, or like I love raw raw. I don't know what to Oh, it's a bunny. So around this time, we were still in that awkward phase of like quarantine lifting and social distancing. Oh my god, please. There was still like this buzz of energy in the air because it's the last day for the high school seniors, last day for the juniors, and maybe a day or two, I don't know, soon after. And I do believe it was also like an early release day, so like people just feel like, oh my gosh, like we're here, like this is it, like we came through so much. And of course, our teacher or our professor, will call him Mr. Fishy. Of course, for like the first 20 minutes of class, he's up there letting us know like y'all did it, y'all made it, like we up there, we out of the hood now, y'all. He's giving us props, like y'all been through COVID was a big obstacle for y'all senior and junior years, but like y'all came out strong. Oh my gosh, y'all, every time I'm out here it's this same iridescent blue beetle that want to be all up on me. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'll take this nigga off of me and he'll always find his way back. Look, bro, you're gonna fuck around and end up in a terrarium. I've been looking for an excuse, but you're trying to give me an excuse, huh? I love you too. You wanna go home with me for real? Fuck, bro. He's telling us how, of course, we have our whole lives ahead of us and how he enjoyed being our teacher, and good luck on your future endeavors because I will likely never see y'all niggas again. Like, it's very likely we will never cross paths again. It was very bittersweet, very heartwarming, very nostalgic because we like, damn, we've been in this fucking prison hole for like 12 grade years straight. Like, this is all we've known since we turned like 5, bro. Like, school. And now, some of us decide to go to college, some of us don't, but like now it's like my choice. So yeah, whatever. My professor finishes this very bittersweet, very heartwarming pep talk with us, and as soon as he walked away from the front of the class, that shit started hitting. It came in. Whoa. I'm telling y'all, like as soon as he walked away, that shit like grew, like it just moved and things started moving. That was like this. They was doing a little groovy groove. They was hitting that shit. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Okay. Everybody's voices were like low and slow, and it was like echoing through my head, but like it was so gentle. It's like echo. I can't. I can't explain it, bro. I just felt like really like silly, so I started giggling and shit. And I'm like over there like, even my giggle was like pulsating in my head, and it just made me laugh even more. So I'm there just tripping out, just like really enjoying myself and being really tickled by this shit. And I hear somebody behind me talking about so. Hey Cora, what's so funny? One of my classmates, he was like, "Oh, what are you laughing at? What's so funny?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, there's people around me." But I was like, "Oh, it's nothing. I'm like, I'm watching something. Don't worry about it." And that was that. It was possible that he knew because after all, like I'm kind of like a late bloomer to this stuff. I know a few of my classmates were getting high regularly, like coming to school high, so early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, life is hard, huh? I wonder where they at now, bro. Cause I remember one kid in particular. He used to come to speech and debate. I every day, dog. Like eyes redder than a motherfucker. He only went to like the first few weeks of ninth grade, and I guess he had to get transferred out or something. But like he seemed so sweet and quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have never guessed. I don't know. I don't know. But like looking back, I'm like, damn, what was he really going through? I hope he's okay. Even my little brother was a stoner when I was in high school. I mean, like he still is, but you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that wasn't William's first time getting high. But remember the friend that I got the candy from? Hello, Blue Jay. Are y'all out of seeds? That's the second time they came to the Baird house and they didn't grab anything. I think it's out of seeds. Anyways, game peep game, right? So homie behind me asking me all these questions and shit when he usually don't even talk to me. However, I'm mostly convinced that nobody knew a thing because, like I said before, I'm typically that student that was quiet. I'm in the corner laughing at some shit anyway. Like, this is in character for me. So I don't think anybody thought anything of it, especially after I peed. That niggas was noticing me laughing a lot to myself. Calm that shit down a little bit. Like at that point, it's like, bitch, ain't shit that funny. Like let's chill out a little bit. On top of being like the quiet, off the radar student, I'm usually like a good student. Like never getting in trouble. You never have to worry about me. So after a few minutes of really enjoying my high, it suddenly hits me. I'm like, damn, I'm high in class. Like, what the fuck? This is shit like usually bad students do, you know what I'm saying? And then it sinks in a little bit more, and I'm like, I'm high in Mr. Fishy's class. Then I'm like, damn, I hope he doesn't notice. Like, is he gonna think less of me? And I start spiraling low key. I start getting like a little bit paranoid, a little bit anxious, not too much to the point with like freaking out, but like it's the start of the decline. And I'm like, let's hold up. Let's hold up. We was just besties. And just to give a little bit more context, if it was any other teacher, I do not think I would give a fuck. I still don't want you in my business, but still I wouldn't give as much of a fuck. You know what I'm saying? However, Mr. Fishy is not just any teacher for me. This guy has known me since I was in third grade. He was my art teacher from third to fifth grade. Then he was my teacher for an elective I had in 10th grade. And then near the end of my junior year, he was switched over to the college and started being my professor for my college class. So it's kind of like from a distance, from a healthy stranger distance. This guy is lucky. Watch me grow up. Like honestly, ew. Sorry, the fucking bugs, bro. Like trying to have sex on my knee. I don't know. It's just embarrassing. I don't know how to feel about it. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just be hearing stuff and I don't like that because it's just trees around me. I don't like it. I be like, what the fuck is that? I need to shut the fuck up and fucking read the script, bro. Whew. I need to calm down. You know how Sims like die of like being too playful? That's how I feel sometimes when I'm just like laughing at the dumbest shit ever. Just back to back dumb shit, dumb shit, dumb shit. It just can't stop fucking laughing. Okay, yeah. I don't know this man on a personal level, of course, and he doesn't know this, of course, but the impact that he has had on my life just by being my art teacher is immaculate. Am I using that word right? Let me make sure. I don't know. Even though I kind of don't care because, like, my first language is English, so I kind of have that privilege. I don't know. I feel like English, they just be making shit up. So I can just do whatever the fuck I want. Free from flaws or mistakes. Perfect. Adjective. Okay, let me reread what I have here. Actually, yeah, I guess that word would actually work there. He's a great reason why I respect art in any form and why I see creativity as such a great pillar in life because it was foundational in mine. He taught me how to draw perspectives when I was like 8, 9, and that further inspired me to study architecture in college. And even though that only lasted a year, which I'll tell y'all more about that later, architecture still has a really special place in my heart. I feel like he basically taught me what it meant to be creative And even now, when I'm drawing, painting, using power tools, I think of that guy. There's even some like arts and crafts that I've made in his class in third grade, and my mom still has that shit. And then on top of that, he was always really fun and kind to us as kids, and I really appreciate that even more as an adult, because those types of adults were not as prominent as they should have been when I was a kid. So yeah, kudos to him for being a decent fucking human being. But anyways, hopefully that kind of like paints the picture of why they want him to see me as like this good girl gone. Oh shit, don't call me that. Good student turned like pothead, even though that would not be too far off now. But still. But anyways, I text Williams and Chef in our group chat that the fun is starting to wear off. First, I tell them I'm getting anxious and a little bit panicky, not freaking out, but still not optimal. They say ask for a bathroom break, ask oh shit. They say ask for a bathroom break, meet us in the cafe. And I'm like, yeah, I got this. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's cool. That's cool. Just at normal, you know what I'm saying? Just how should we say it? Like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? It's like, or is that too basic? Like, should I smile or like how would we do that? You know? And then I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Just go fucking ask for the bathroom. Ain't nothing to act normal about. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just go ask. And I'm like, you know what? You know what, self? You right. You right. And I just went to go ask. All right, my fucking microphone died. So if this one dies too, you're just gonna have to hear all this bullshit in the background. But anyways, I do just that. I ask for the bathroom break, meet the homies in the cafe. We get there and they're like, okay, so like what's up? What's going on? I'm like, nothing really much. I was just, I just didn't want it to escalate because it was starting to not feel good. You know what I'm saying? William's like, yeah, I feel you. You're good. Just make sure you breathe. Like you're straight. You're good. Chef was being a little bit protective. He was over there like, bro, like, did you give her too much? Like, what's going on? Like, is she gonna start freaking out? William's like, bro, chill out. I already told you, like, it wasn't too much. Like, chill. She's good. She's saying that she's good. So like, chill the fuck out. Honestly, it was always kind of amusing when they would like bicker with each other, because I'm like, yeah, it can't be that good. That's all I'm saying. It can't be that good. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it was always so amusing to like watch them bicker and stuff like that, because like they be acting like they're literally like siblings, like brothers. It was just funny, whatever. And they were going back and forth a little bit, but whatever. Chef gives me some water and we chilling there for like 10 minutes. Then I gotta go to class, because keep in mind we were only supposed to be on the bathroom break. Even though, yeah. And the water really helps, because once that storm had passed, I was able to enjoy the rest of my day in class. Of course, there was no work to be done, so we either spent time organizing the workshop or in the classroom just doing whatever the fuck. It was niggas behind me playing Uno, telling jokes and shit. No loud ass saws going off in the background. Like, it was very peaceful, very good vibes all around. I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I was definitely off to the side, like by myself, or like in the front. I sat in the front row, but I was doing my own thing. I was probably watching Gordon Ramsay make food, or like Man Plus River, because like that was my little trend around that time. But anyways, class finally ends. We say our goodbyes and good lucks, and we go our separate ways. Most of us went home. I had somebody to meet before I did. We'll call this guy Delphinius, because his name was actually a constellation, but of course everybody's getting a pseudonym for the story. And tell me if this is tell me how dumb this is. I feel like Delphinius reminded me of like a name like Don Tavius. So I could imagine like a black mom naming her child Delphinius, even though that man was Jamaican, like fresh off the boat Jamaican. But still, when I was coming up with with a substitute name. It was funny. Anyways, around this time, I'm single. Okay. Delphinius was a guy that was in the plumbing program, and he had peeped me on campus maybe 2, 3 months prior. He introduced himself to me, and he was straight up like, "You sexy, you cool, I want to date you." And I was like, "Whoa." And then I told him straight up, "I'm not too sure about that, but we could get to know each other to see if I become interested." Okay. Well, spoiler alert. I never became interested. And y'all will see one reason why as I lead y'all through the last conversation I had with this nigga. A few days before, I had broke it to him that I was not looking forward to being his girlfriend, and we could be friends if he was down for that, because I'd be down for that. Okay. He was honest and reluctant to be friends. However, he still stuck around. At the time, I was like, okay, either he's going to be very mature about this, or he is low key trying to use this as extra time to try to change my mind or something. Then later, I realized he was low key just trying to get back at me for rejecting him. Even, that could also. Oh, the bunny. My dog out. Happy. Chill. It's a bunny. Okay. I know you Manchester Terrier in this hole, but like, you're not gonna catch him anyway. You too old. Oh my god. I swear, dog. Like, wait, chill out. But whatever. We kept meeting each other after school. Okay. So this day that I'm so happy and so high and so enjoying myself, right? I'm waiting for him at our usual spot. He has me waiting for longer than usual. Of course, he gets to the table before me sometimes. I get there before him. And this rarely happened that I will be waiting for a pretty long time. Something told me that this time it was on purpose. And you'll see even more as I continue to talk. Bro, move. You cannot sit right here. Move! So y'all see all this fucking wind? I bet y'all can hear it too. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. Oh my gosh, the wind is coming back. Ah! Cause first off, he get to the table with a whole ass attitude, right? Wait. Okay, chill out. I didn't even tell y'all it was raining earlier. As soon as I came out here, it rained for like 6 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm almost done. Okay? Shit. I really hope that the wind isn't like blowing my shit over like um yeah, he walked into the table with this big ass attitude, right? First off, he doesn't hit me with the hi, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? He comes to the table and talk about some you look happy. I'm like, what the fuck? Dog. You're rude as fuck. You're rude as shit. What are you talking about? I look, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm happy. And I peep game, right? I peep game. I'm like, I am happy. I feel really good right now. Then he goes, oh, you feel good? Well, I actually feel great today. I feel fantastic. I peep game again. And I'm like, I'm happy for you. Good. That's really good for you. I'm happy for you. And then we sit in silence and scroll on our phone. I'm like, he's trying to blow my high. I know that he doesn't know, even though he doesn't know that I'm high. I'm like, you're trying to disturb my peace and you will not win. And mind you, I'm still chilling as fuck off the Eddie, right? So there's no thought in my mind that's like, oh well, there's no point of me being here. He's trying to fuck with my peace, you know what I'm saying? Because I am genuinely enjoying myself. I am vibing. I feel good. Even as he's continuing to like say this small shit here or there, it's not bothering me until he starts saying shit that's a little bit too weird and trying to manipulate me. So you know how it is, especially if you have like siblings, you already know the game, right? They poking, they want a reaction. So they go from poking to pushing, right? Still no reaction, let's turn it up a notch. Like he's doing this for like some time. It's just not getting to me until this right here. He starts saying shit like, oh, this fine girl called me hot at KFC yesterday. And at this point, I don't peep I don't peep a thing. At this point, this is one of the times that I don't peep game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh wow, like what the fuck? Like look at you, like hyping him up, like you're attracted to hotties. Like, did you get her number? He's like, oh no, no, I didn't get her number. I don't know why. At the time I'm thinking he just maybe got shy or something. I'm like, man, that's all right. You got that next time. Next time you got that. And he's like, yeah. And then this morning, two girls DM'd me on Instagram saying I was hot and I was sexy. And that's when I knew he was fucking lying, because three girls in one day, bro. Come on. Like, come on, bro. If you trying to lie to a nigga, you have to be smart about that. Like, when you're trying to get away with a lie, the world is not your oyster. You cannot just be saying anything. It has to make sense. Three girls in one day. Are you being fucking are you being fucking kidding me right now? I'm not even trying to be funny. He doesn't even know this is part of the reason why I had like to get to know him. You know what I'm saying? Not only because jumping into a relationship with a stranger is fucking crazy, but he just was not initially attractive to me, like at all. And you know how like exposure therapy goes, like you hang out with somebody, maybe you didn't find them attractive at first, you get to know them, it wears off, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they have like a good personality or they're funny. And he was funny and maybe even a good person in some ways, but like I said, he's fresh off the boat Jamaican. The man was homophobic as fuck. Just from that, you're off my list. But then you want to be unattractive and manipulative on top of that? Bro, what? What are we even talking about right now? But yeah, three girls hitting you up, showing attraction to you in one day, and you didn't get any of their numbers? I know you up to something, buddy. So y'all wouldn't believe what just happened. My microphone died, and that was the last one. So buckle up. So obviously this man is lying. He's trying to get me jealous. He's trying to see if he can get under my skin, which he cannot because I don't like you like that. That's just like what's not clocking to him. As soon as my microphone dies, what is going on back there? Like the birds? Okay. The wind? Now niggas beating up their carpets out there. Doing too much. Doing too much. I'm gonna try to hurry up, okay? So I reply the same way, nonchalantly, because what the fuck. I'm like, well, maybe if you text them, maybe you can see if you like them or something. He's like, oh yeah, maybe I will, but you know who I really want? That girl that's in an automotive program. I be seeing her get off y'all bus. Like, do you know her? Immediately I know exactly who the fuck he's talking about, because I'm pretty sure it was only one high school girl in the automotive program. So I was like, V? We'll call her V. I'm like, yeah, she goes to my school. I never really talked to her before, but she's friends with Williams and Chef, so I can only assume that she like chill. I think she has a boyfriend, not too sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm generally just telling him like I don't really know her like that. And he starts doing this weird shit, like, and he starts going, well, I hope she don't have a boyfriend because I think she's so hot and sexy, and I bet her lips are so smooth, and biting his lip, and I want to do that. What the fuck is going on? He's being a pervert. And I start looking at him like he's being a pervert. Like, bro, like, this is not Jamaica. You're already 21 seeking out high schoolers. It's like you're trying to get arrested. Like, I'm 18 at this point, and that leaves a 3-year gap. That's a pretty short gap in theory, but I feel like that is a little bit weird in hindsight, that you're 21 and you're looking at kids that's coming off the high school bus. Like, what if she wasn't even in my grade? Yeah, he's obviously talking like a pervert. It's making me uncomfortable, right? So I'm looking at him like what the fuck are you like saying right now? And he takes that discomfort and he twists it and says like, oh, you're jealous, that's why you're making that face, you're jealous, and start acting like he finally caught me. Which, by the way, this is not the first time that he had done this. It shifted the situation in his favor so he can call me jealous. And even after I correct him, like, no, I'm not jealous, I'm complimenting that couple, they're being cute right now, so I'm saying they're cute. Like, where would jealousy even fit in this puzzle? He still tries to smear that shit in my face. Like, You're dumb. He's like, well, if you're jealous, then why are you making that face? You must not want me to talk to V. For the other girls, you was telling me to get their numbers and get to know them or whatever. Like, you didn't say that for V, so you must be jealous. This fucking imbecile. No, bro. For one, I can tell you're being performative. You're like borderline mourning this girl's name, which you literally just learned 2 minutes ago. And then two, I already told you, today was the last day for seniors. If you don't have her number already, you'll likely never see her again. So why would I tell you, oh, you should get her? No, she's not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? She's never gonna come back. Fuck. I just wet it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still. Right now, the way that I'm saying it, it seems like I'm hyped, but I swear to y'all, I was high. So I was enjoying my time. I was unbothered, but I'm still like just reaching irritated. So that's me like explaining like, no, you're being weird, and like if you don't have her number, you would probably never have her number. So like, what the fuck? But of course, stubbornly, he says, well, I think you're still jealous. I still think you're jealous. And if you would have told me you wanted to be my girlfriend the other day, you wouldn't be sitting here being jealous right now. And I was like, you know what? And it's right about then that I realized I can't talk to this nigga no more. I'm over here trying to be high in peace, and this nigga want me to cosplay as jealous so bad. So I calmly confessed to him. I'm like, look, Delphinius, I'm high right now. Please win, please. I'm like, this is my first time. I feel amazing. I really don't need you blowing my high right now. I know you want to be petty, and I know you want me to be jealous because you talking about these girls right now, but like, it literally just does not make sense because I don't want you like that. I know you already told me you do not want to be friends, so I'm just gonna walk away. Okay? Then I got up and walked away. Got picked up by my mama. The ease from the Eddie still on my shoulders. My mama got me some Wendy's or some Burger King, whatever it was. Of course, I smashed that shit. Spent the rest of my day just chill as fuck, peaceful as fuck, giggly as fuck. It was a smooth ass day. I never had a high like that ever again. I miss her. But with that being said, I am complete. Y'all, it's a surprise to me that I still have space on my phone, so let me hurry up. Don't forget to like this video and to comment about the first time that you guys zooted, if it applies. And if not that, tell me about a time that you had to choose your peace over someone else's bullshit. And of course, if you like, oh shit. Please! Please! Oh my gosh, it is not safe. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop! If you like my vlog, please do subscribe. In the meantime, I'll talk to you later.